Hey everybody, this is Gina Hendrickson, and welcome to our second episode of the FMC podcast as we continue to think about how play shapes the brain, opens the imagination, and invigorates the soul. This week, I'm going to explore the personalities of play. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Now, some people have told me I have a big personality, and I take that as a huge compliment. One common personality test is the Myers-Briggs, and I scored as an ENFJ, which means I scored high on extroverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging traits. And boy, let me tell you, that hits the nail right on the head for me. Now listen to the summary of my Myers-Briggs personality traits, which I believe my family, and certainly my church members who I pastor, would totally agree with. People with the ENFJ personality type feel called to serve a greater purpose in life. Thoughtful and idealistic, ENFJs strive to have a positive impact on other people and the world around them. These personalities rarely shy away from an opportunity to do the right thing, even when doing so is far from easy. ENFJs are born leaders, which explains why these personalities can be found among many notable politicians, coaches, and teachers, and I would add, preachers and pastors. Their passion and charisma allow them to inspire others, not just in their careers, but in every arena of their lives, including their relationships. Few things bring people with the ENFJ personality type a deeper sense of joy and fulfillment than guiding friends and loved ones to grow into their best selves. ENFJ personalities are genuine, caring people who talk the talk and walk the walk, right? Nothing makes them happier than motivating others to do what's right. And oh man, this is so me. It's also, I think, what drives me to create this podcast and offer July's new series on play. I discovered Stuart Brown, medical doctor, psychiatrist, and researcher, who founded, ready for this, the National Institute for Play. And he names 8 types of play personalities. So, being an ENFJ, I had to spend some time today exploring play personality types. Now, if we think about it, as a kid, and even more so as we've grown older, we start having a strong preference for certain types of play over others. Some things that float your boat and others that don't. Brown believes people have a dominant mode of play that lands in one of these 8 types. Now, hear me now, no one is a perfect example of a single play personality type. Most are a mix. And at different times and in different situations, people might find themselves playing in a mode that is different than their dominant type. So just as leaders use Myers-Briggs or other tools to grow and understand our work and impact in the world, I contend that knowing our own type of play personality can help us achieve even greater self-awareness and greater play in life. And as I named in my podcast last week, the power of play is so important to living a healthy, well-balanced life. So, which one of these play personalities do you resonate with the most? Probably the most basic and easily identified player throughout history is the Joker. The Joker. A Joker's play always revolves around some kind of silly nonsense. And if we think about it, actually, nonsense is the first type of human play we engage in, right? All baby talk begins with nonsense. Parents make infants laugh by making silly sounds and blowing raspberries and generally being goofy. And who doesn't remember the class clown in school? Well, jokers find social connection by making other people laugh. Adult jokers carry on that social strategy. Well, who in your family is the notorious practical joker? The second type of play personality is the mover and groover. Maybe this is you. Folks who like to move, who can't keep still. This category often includes athletes, but also can include folk who find themselves happiest moving as part of dance or swimming or walking or hiking. Movers and groovers want to push their bodies and feel the result. They may be those who do football, yoga, dance, or pickleball or jump rope. While movers and groovers may play games, competition is not the main focus, right? Not for movers and groovers. It is only a forum for engaging in their favorite activity. Now, the explorer is the next personality type. And again, we start our lives by exploring the world around us. Some people never lose that enthusiasm for it. So exploring can be physical, right? Literally going to new places, but it can also be emotional, searching for a new feeling or a deepening of the familiar through music or movement, relationships. Now, another really popular one, or perhaps one that we might be able to spot more easily, is the competitor, right? Common personality type. The competitor is someone who breaks through into the joy and creativity of play by engaging a competitive game with specific rules and enjoys playing to win. He is the Terminator. She is the Dominator. The competitor loves to be number one. So if games and keeping score are your thing, this may be your primary play personality. Now, be aware the games played can be solitary or social, like either an individual video gamer or a team game, like baseball. And they can be actively participated in or observed as a fan. And oh man, I know the competitors in my family. I know the competitors within my circle of friends and on my staff. Oh yeah. Well, I guess it takes one to know one. Oh man, that's truth. But we'll get back to that in a minute about my competitive personality trait. Another interesting play personality is the director. The director. Directors enjoy planning and executing games and scenes and events. They are born organizers. At their best, they are party givers, the instigators of great excursions to the beach or vacations. They are often the dynamic center of their social world. Hey, are you a director? Another play personality is the collector. What good is a world of random objects? The thrill of play for the collector is to have and to hold the most, the best, the most interesting collection of objects or experiences. So, coins, toy trains, antiques, plastic purses, wine, shoes, ties, video games, or records, anything and everything is fair game for the collector. Maybe that's you. Now, another cool personality type of play is the artist-creator. For the artist-creator, joy is found in making things, painting, printing, baking, woodworking, pottery, sculpture. All are well-known activities for artists creators. But furniture making, knitting, sewing, quilting, and gardening are also in their wheelhouse. Artist creators may show their creations to the world, even sell them, or may never show anyone what they make. The point is to make something, right? To make something beautiful, something functional, or something goofy, or just to make something work. The artist creator may be someone who enjoys taking apart a pump or a clock and replacing broken parts and cleaning it and putting it all back together, right? A shiny, perfectly new working mechanism, right? And finally, there's the play personality of the storyteller. For the storyteller, the imagination is the key to the kingdom of play. Storytellers are, of course, novelists, playwrights, poets, cartoonists, and screenwriters. But they are also those whose greatest joy is reading those novels and watching those movies. People who make themselves part of the story, who experience the thoughts and emotions of characters in the story. And performers of all sorts, man, they are storytellers too, creating an imaginative world through dance or through acting or through magic tricks, through music, through lectures or preaching. Because the realm of the storyteller is in the imagination, and they can bring play to almost any activity. You know, for me, what popped up mine immediately is Garrison Keillor and Walt Disney are perfect examples of natural-born storytellers. So, who are you? The joker? The mover and groover? Or explorer? Are you the competitor? Or the director? Or the collector? Are you the artist creator or the storyteller? Which of these play personalities come alive within your heart? Well, for me, 3 of these personality types continue to bring me joy, energy, and life when I engage in various activities that I now understand in a different way, right? Because they are a significant part of my play life. I am the competitor. I am the artist creator and the director and storyteller, I dare say. Friends, when I play a game, I play to win, right? And at some family gatherings, I have been known to make small children cry. Oh, it's true. And I'd like to say that as a pastor, I try to rein myself back in, but the competitor in me sometimes claims too strong a hold. But the competitor within me has also helped me achieve and succeed in a male-dominated profession, claiming my own skills and talents to make a difference and grow a community of faith to serve together and help make the world a better place. In my work life, not only this play personality has helped me grow, but the artist creator and the director and the storyteller all impact every aspect of my calling as a pastor, preacher, and teacher. It fuels my work, my friends. It fuels my work life, and it makes it fun. And even in the most challenging and difficult of times. But far too often, I've reined in my play personalities when I'm not at work. And what is up with that? Come on now. Because I love playing. I love playing board games. I love organizing outings with friends and family. I love playing team sports and watching baseball and football on the television. But I cannot name the last time I actually went to a game or played outside on a court or in a field. You know, One of the goals that I named just last week in my podcast was to organize a board game night with friends. Well, I still haven't done it yet. And honestly, this diminishes my life, my joy, and my energy. Because I know, and I have experienced the truth, that if we let the play drive experience itself well into adulthood, as we are built to do, we can find opportunities to play everywhere. Our brains keep developing, adapting, and learning about the world and finding new ways to enjoy it. Play is one of the greatest gifts we have to use. And friends, we are natural-born players. Tap into your personality type of play this week and get out there and have some fun. Release the joker, empower the collector, free the artist creator, unleash the competitor, share the storyteller, trust the director, engage the mover and groover, and set loose the explorer. I'm telling you, your soul will love it, and so will others around you. Have a playful week.